That's your boo. I got boo in the video.
Because I was with that person. Who name did he put in that caption when he posted my son? He has a way of doing the same thing over every time we fall out. He our kid. Just, that's what I fear.
Rumor has it that Chrisean Rock Dunn has found a new partner, Kay. And darling, it already appears to be another moving train crash. Sis has been on a full-fledged rebranding tour, appearing in church pews and live streams, talking softly and fervently, and pretending as though she has changed her ways. You are familiar with the procedure. As she plans her next move, there are fake calm energies, gospel vibrations, and captions that shout, "Don't judge me, go into the shadows." She has now given her Lilioni adventure a new twist. A man who didn't even appear to want to be there, let's face it. It failed instantly when she attempted to introduce him as if he were her new chapter. While he remained there as if he was waiting for the Uber to arrive, the girl was smiling and doing her hardest. "Look at me. I went about my daily business." The video was clumsy. The atmosphere was strange. Sis provided vitality to the main character, but the man provided further backstory. But since this isn't random, let's go back in time and see how this disaster came to be. This was obviously the next phase of Chrisean Rock campaign to improve my image. She gave us gospel rock first. Instead of dragging herself as usual, she started asking followers for prayers, hit a couple of churches, and performed as if she were trying out for salvation. She then changed her focus to Twitch, saying she was pursuing a broadcasting bag and was now promoting peace. Suddenly, she's posting pictures of herself with a gentle filter on her face and a clean appearance, as if she's trying to appear healing and maternal. Screamed image rehab all over. You can't just throw on a turtleneck, even though growth is adorable.
I'm putting my foot down, and when I'm trying to leave that man alone, he spitefully go after our kid. Yes, I do fear that. When we're good, I don't fear him mistreating our son. That's when he's on his good behavior.
Forgo all the inner labor and partake in connection. That isn't therapeutic, it's artistic. Then Chrisean Rock began disparaging Blueface once more, right before this unidentified man arrived. Suddenly, she started discussing how he allegedly mistreated her and their child. The timing is extremely dubious. Why bring that up now, for example? Particularly when dude is unable to reply because he is locked up. It provide land rollout as if she had to portray him as the antagonist in order to create room for her further story development. And a few hours after those accusations were made, the new man's soft launch finally happened. Her homegirls are hyping her up as if she had just received a proposal, with her hair newly styled and her nails done. That man, meantime, appeared to wish to vanish. There was no more vitality, no affection, no smiling, no holding hands. He was addicted to as though he was looking at his phone every 5 minutes. He is standing there like a mall security officer, while Sis is attempting to strike a few poses as if they had just left a maternity shoot. The background music seemed to want to get away from the action as well. And when your buddies talk louder than your man, you know something is wrong. "You're so adorable," they're yelling, as if they were shouting chemistry into existence in an attempt to manifest it. Meanwhile, this individual is observing the surroundings, as if, "Lord, blink twice if I'm free to go." It seems that the atmosphere really broke later that evening. According to others close to her, she became emotional. She appears to have just left therapy, with puffy eyes and an off-kilter disposition. Allegedly, he was sniffling and uttering phrases like, "I just want to be loved and I try to do right and still end up broken." And it struck for a moment. Felt real.
Hey, want to be serious and do it right? Bye. I'm unfollowing everybody on this Instagram again. It's all about us. I did that before. Now it's that nigga on the other side of my face. Yes.
Because in the midst of all the chaos, this injured girl is still pleading for proper treatment. However, that tender moment was short-lived. Sis immediately reverted to his defensive stance and began promoting a completely different storyline. claiming that the man just was incapable of managing a woman such as her. He wasn't prepared. She was too authentic. But he didn't abandon you, sweetie. Simply said, he never registered in the first place. He didn't even enter the room. The door was never open. It's not a refusal. And when you believed she was leaving, she goes back on live to say that she still secretly wants Blueface's name permanently inked on her face in order to leave in peace and with some dignity. Yes, she talked of reviving the name of the man who publicly disowned her child after all of that emotional breakdown, all of the tears and all of the unsuccessful rebound energy. On tape, the same man admitted that he wasn't even certain the baby was his. She seems to go from taking 2 steps forward to completely backflipping into the same trauma. She feels as though her agony is calling her home each time she approaches a breakthrough, in addition to emotionally and spiritually choking her. Blueface most likely still had a drawer key to her apartment, her constant attempts to manage this church girl narrative in public while her private life remains in a state of chaos is what really irritates me. She pulled out long sleeves, went live to baptize herself, and cited scriptures as if holiness would make heartbreak disappear. Behind the curtain, however, Sis is disintegrating like a parched biscuit during a heat wave. Every time she gets curved, she attempts to flip it like she did the curved part. Her eyes are red, her energy is low, and she has no one to rely on. To be honest, Chrisean Rock is still looking for something to cover the gap that she won't mend. She is clinging to her fantasy. I hope someone will find her and love her enough to repair all the harm. However, that gap, that hole, is growing wider. Additionally, it's no longer all about her if you zoom out. This entire tangled arc perfectly captures what everyone is doing these days thanks to social media. To win back a man who never appreciated them, we had girls twerking at night and quoting the Bible in the morning. We had men who showed up for a picture without saying anything, yet they were nonetheless cast in a plot for which they had not even tried out. In order to appear as more solid partners on Instagram, we have single mothers repairing damage. Additionally, we receive while the actual tea is chilly and lonely. Timelines are full of gentle life highlights. Everyone is acting as though they have recovered. However, the truth is evident in their posts, posture, and discourse about love. It's not just China who is caught in that cycle. On the live feed, she is simply the one spinning the loudest. And this is the unvarnished reality. The rejection you experience isn't always about the other person. It's your vitality. It's the emotional mess you carry around. People can sense that you're still troubled by your previous relationship. You were too genuine for the new man to leave. When he noticed that Blueface still had the keys to your soul, he took a step back. Furthermore, no adult wants to go off against a ghost. Chrisean Rock did in fact have a minor breakdown. Perhaps that was what she needed. The sound of your own imagination disintegrating is sometimes the only thing that can wake you up. As long as Blueface's moniker remains on her face, some supporters even pointed it out, stating that they could not take her seriously. It was obvious to others that the new guy didn't want to be there. Some people just expressed what we're all thinking. She's sliding once more, disoriented and confused. What do you guys think? Is Chen really prepared for a change? Or is she merely trying to patch a wound? If a person continues to bring up their history in every post, can they truly rebrand? The most crucial question is whether Chrisean Rock can be saved or if she must first save herself. Leave your thoughts in the space provided below. It's messy, as you well know. Every